This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.
Butcher charged for brutal attack on Trelawny woman. Anthony Ricardo Bailey, the Trelawny butcher who was being sought by the police after he allegedly launched a brutal knife attack on 23-year-old Stephanie Ralston, who was left barely hanging on to life, is now in the custody of the police, facing a charge of attempted murder. According to Superintendent Carlos Russell, commanding officer for the Trelawny Police Division, Bailey, who is popularly known in his Warsop Trelawny community as Israel, surrendered to the police after being on the run for more than a week. In an interview with the news yesterday, Russell said Bailey, who is 34 years old, will appear in the Trelawny Parish Court in Ulster Spring on May 3 to answer to the charge against him. Reports are that on April 15, Bailey allegedly attacked Ralston, his ex-girlfriend, and used a sharp knife to inflict multiple wounds all over her body before he fled the scene, believing the wounded woman was dead. In a news story on April 22, Ralston described her near-death experience as a culmination of many months of brutal beatings at the hands of Bailey, who regularly assaulted her during their relationship, which lasted for some 16 months. "I am living in a free democratic country, and I am living like a slave. It's not right," said Ralston, whose physical wounds are now healing, but who remains mentally scarred by her near-death experience. Now that her ex-lover is in police custody, the badly traumatized Ralston, who remains haunted by memories of the butcher's knife slicing into her body, does not relish the idea of confronting him in court. She is, however, committed to ensuring that justice is served. Prior to Bailey's arrest, Ralston was quite fearful that he would return to attack her, as on previous occasions he searched for her until he found her. "I am expecting him to come back again," she said. Prior to Bailey's arrest, "Everywhere I go, this man finds me, so I cannot be a citizen in Jamaica." After the attack, the Bureau of Gender Affairs in the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports made contact with Ralston with a view of creating a support structure around her. However, given the protocols surrounding providing protection for women who are victims of domestic violence, the details of the assistance to Ralston were not revealed. Another cop charged for failing to give statement to INDECOM. Another policeman is to be charged for failing to give a statement to the INDECOM Commission of Investigations. In a media release, INDECOM said the Director of Public Prosecutions has ruled that Constable Giovanni Turner be charged with breaching Section 33 of the INDECOM Act. The matter relates to a complaint of assault alleged to have been committed by Turner. He was reportedly twice issued a notice to furnish a statement. However, INDECOM said the officer failed to provide a statement or comply with the notice. Turner is the second cop to be charged this year for breaching the INDECOM Act. Last month, a sergeant was convicted for a similar offense after he too refused to give a statement to INDECOM. The investigations body is reminding members of law enforcement agencies to comply with the lawful obligations of the INDECOM Act. Give up the gunmen, Clarendon councillor pleads. A Clarendon councillor has urged the residents of Yorktown to reveal what they know about the killing of a man on Monday evening. The body of 28-year-old Sean Williams of Montego Bay in St. James was found in an open lot in Howell's Content in the parish on Tuesday morning. The news understands that Williams had moved to the community less than a year ago. Counsel for the Yorktown Division, Uphill Purcell, said the murder was a stark reminder of incidents in the crime-plagued area. Over time, the killings calmed down, and I'm only hoping that it doesn't go as far as we used to have it, Purcell said. The guns are out there in the communities, and until we get the guns out of the hands of the criminals, it's gonna be hard for us to deal with the crime in an effective way. I am imploring the government to put things in place and try some new approach to curb crime, he said. The councillor is urging residents to share information on crime with the police. Take it up in your hands to secure your own self, because if you know and don't speak, it can turn back on you, he said. Information from the police communications arm is that residents heard a barrage of gunshots sometime after 9 Monday night, but did not summon the police until Tuesday morning. When investigators arrived at the scene, They discovered Williams's body with multiple gunshot wounds. Williams's partner, Teresa Minton, said she was talking to him on the phone when the gunshots rang out. Him call me and me and him a talk on the phone. Then me hear some gunshot and me no hear nothing more. And him never come in, she said. The grieving woman said that she was at work when she got a call that a body was found near her yard. Minton, who said she and Williams had been in a relationship for about 2 months, described him as a hard-working mason.
Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.